Hi guys, and welcome to day 53 of the 90-day challenge. Today I have a very special guest. It is Johannes Völkner, the founder of the Nomadcruise series and the founder of Nomadbase. But what that is, we're coming just in 1 second. How did you like Nomadbase?
Nomadbase was awesome.
Pretty amazing. That was amazing. Yeah.
Johannes, maybe you can just tell something about yourself. Who are you, what you're doing, and what you like to do in life.
So I am Johannes. I'm from Germany. I've been a digital nomad for the last 10 years. When I even started when I didn't know what the digital nomad is. And I've been like organizing a lot of events and things for nomads because in the beginning I was very lonely. There were not many people doing this, so I started to get interested in this topic and how to make this better.
You've been a nomad for so many years. Were there any challenges you had on your journey, or was everything super nice, like a wonderland, being a nomad?
Oh, there were many challenges. So basically, in the beginning there was nobody else who was doing this.
All right.
So
what year did you start?
2010.
Okay, wow.
I started in the
super
Philippines,
early.
actually. Actually, I started in the Philippines, then I went to Argentina. And I met like in the first year, I met 5 people who were also working online and traveling. And so I was like, of course, you meet a lot of people when you travel, right? You know this.
Yeah.
But the problem was that they would always like continue the travels, or like I developed like different strategy to meet the people who are staying a little bit longer. So I stayed in language schools because people stay longer there. Where you can actually have some friendships and not just like backpacker for 5 days. Yeah.
Nice.
So that was one of the challenges, the biggest one. Yeah.
And what did you actually work as in the beginning?
In the beginning, I started as virtual assistant. Actually,
all right.
That was my first job. Yeah.
Classic, yeah.
Because I read the 4 Work Week.
Tim Ferriss.
That was my inspiration to start this lifestyle, because I was living in Cape Town and I needed to generate some income, but it was very hard to make a living from there. So I read the book, and then Tim Ferriss was talking about virtual assistants.
Yeah.
So then I thought, okay, well, this sounds easy. I can start my own virtual assistant agency in Cape Town. So I was like, okay, if I want to start an agency, first I need to be assistant by myself. But that was not so much fun.
No?
No.
How many did you have?
I never started the agency. I just continued with online marketing.
Okay.
And then with e-commerce projects, and that was more fun.
I can imagine. So you said one challenge of traveling is basically you're in one location and then you meet friends and so on, and afterwards you go somewhere else and you meet friends again. I guess that's definitely a challenge, right?
Yeah. So I mean, wherever you go as a nomad, every time you need to like connect with new people, because hardly anyone has got the same route or the same travel plans.
Yeah.
And basically this has been a full challenge, because actually over the last 10 years I made like 1,000 friends, but I also lost so many of them, because every time you're going like a different destination, then you're like, hey, I'm Johannes, I'm here. Yeah, so that was another big one for me. And also challenge number 3, being productive when you travel. Like first you're like by yourself, you don't know anyone. It kind of feels a little bit lonely, so you have more focus on going out, being a little bit social to meet people. Then once you have a lot of friends, you're also very social, and then sometimes you forget to work as well, right? So the work is not always the highest priority when you work in travel. It sometimes can be very challenging to build a business, to stay focused, to build this up.
I can totally imagine, yeah. Absolute habits make everything. So is that the reason why you started Nomadbase?
Yes.
So what is Nomadbase?
Yeah. So Nomadbase is basically a community for digital nomads, and the idea behind this community is that we are actually people who don't just want to have 3-month friendships that don't really last for a long time, but we want to meet in different places around the world, and we do this by organizing events in different places. And also actually we want to help each other to grow our business, because from a small network of people, the synergies can be amazing. So also really helps your business to grow. You learn a lot from the other people. You can work together, and you can actually also motivate each other to go co-working or to do your thing and not just party every night.
How do you like Nomadbase?
It was a really cool event. So I met so many great people here. We had good conversations, deep talks, masterminds. I really liked the vibe that we had over the whole week here.
How do you like Nomadbase?
I love it. It's been just an amazing week. I've really enjoyed this week so much. The talks were great, but the events and the community was just unbelievable.
Absolutely, I can totally confirm this. I've been a member now at Nomadbase. I was also Nomad Cruise 7, and this is just like the same feeling as a Nomad Cruise, just like you're building friends for life. Because here actually you find people that you actually will meet again in another destinations. Next time we're going to Mexico. Now we're in Cyprus, here in Paphos. In January we're going to Mexico, and I'm going to meet all the friends that I met here at Nomadbase again. And that's an amazing feeling, so I know I will see them again. How did you like Nomadbase?
Yeah, it was awesome, really. It's so good to be surrounded by like-minded people, get inspired by the conference, and also the activities are awesome to be part of.
I really love Nomadbase. It's just the community, the energy, it's...
I would suggest...
I can't tell you, the skill sharing is just like mind-blowing. In the past couple of days, weeks, I learned so much new stuff from my business that I can actually implement right away into my own life. So Johannes, thank you so much for organizing this event.
Yeah.
I learned really a lot. Thank you so much.
That's good.
So what is your plan with Nomadbase? Where do you want to go in the future, and what kind of vision do you have?
The vision is to build like a very small network of around 1,000 plus people. It's not the idea to build the biggest nomad network, but like really a very powerful network where we support each other, where we have great synergies to work together. And this is something that I've always wanted to be part of, actually. And I've organized a lot of cruises, and then, it was like super nice, but people came back for 1, 2, 3 cruises, but we didn't really have something that can make it so that we can really continue these connections. And basically we're building chapters in different places around the world. So if you say like, okay, I don't want to go to the event, but there's like a chapter in Cape Town, and you can just go there and there'll be people waiting there for you with a coffee, with a dinner. You can go.
So Nomadbase is like a travel club, right?
Yeah, it's a travel club with like different meeting points.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So basically you can be at home anywhere in the world where you go, right? There's be Cape Town, be it Frankfurt, Miami, be it
not every place. No. Not every place, but basically, I mean, I've traveled to around 100 countries in my life.
Oh my gosh, that's so much.
And I've tried a lot of these countries as a nomad.
Yeah.
And we are basically picking some really nice places which make sense in times of world, like with regards to time zones or with regards to adventures and experiences you can have there or you can have close by. So it's a nice set of places that we want to where we want to have our chapters and meet.
How do you like Nomadbase?
I was awesome, loved it. I'm so glad I came. It was my first time, definitely will come back. Thank you so much for organizing it.
It was awesome. It reminded me a lot of like a mini nomad cruise, which is kind of why I came. Yeah, great times.
What was your highlight?
I would say it was probably the mini cruise that we did, just because it was, again, so much like nomad cruise, reconnecting with old friends, meeting new ones, and just a great space to get to know people. Lots of fun.
So Kevin, what do you think about Nomadbase?
I love it. It's very good. It's like Nomad Cruise, but on land. Perfect.
Let's set it up. I got my money. Let's set it up. Go on and smash it. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Got a feeling.
Yeah. So ever since Tim Ferriss kicked off the 4-hour work week, this nomad thing has actually been taking off. And so I want to ask you, like, since you're so long in the game, what are the big hotspots for nomads right now?
So the biggest hotspot there's actually 2 times, I think. I think there's like before Corona and after Corona. Yeah. So before Corona it was Bali, Chiang Mai, Lisbon. These are like the key hotspots. Medellin in Colombia. But now after Cologne, so it was actually very easy to meet each other again because everyone just hangs out in 4 different cities, right? Because like you just have these options, and like a few other places as well, of course. But these are where the majority of the nomads would hang out.
Yeah.
But now, due to Corona, things got a little bit crazy, and actually, there's a lot more places. Like actually, nomads are all over the world, so it's even harder actually to meet your friends from the past again.
Yeah.
If you're just like, because the one will be going to Koh Phangan, the other one to Bali, the other one to Zanzibar, you know, like so many different places. Yeah, it's gotten very, very huge lifestyle now, and we'll see how this develops over the next years, but I think it's going crazy.
Yeah. So how did you like Nomadbase?
It's very, very, very good. I really enjoyed it from beginning to start and afterwards.
I just loved it. It was one of the best time in my life. One of the best times. Absolutely loved the reunion, seeing all the familiar faces, making new friends, meeting new people, getting new ideas. Love the safari, love the wine tasting, and just being with friends, new friends and old friends, just the best time I've ever had.
Cheers, guys! Woo! So Nomadbase is actually like a membership model, right? So how does it actually work? So you're in a club, so to say, and you pay a monthly fee, or how does it work?
Yes. So there's like a quarterly fee, but because like if you just join for 1 month, you're not really getting so much. You don't really know whether this is something that is working for you. Like I believe in long-term value, and like actually going to these events and first experiencing the community. So we have like a quarterly and a yearly subscription fee, and the way how it works is that basically the subscription fee allows us to run the community and bring value all year round. And then we're organizing events as well, but other people would charge a lot of money for the same events. And we don't want to actually charge so much money for the events, because the events we just want as many members as possible to join there. So we kind of run them at cost price. That is the idea, that we generate our money or our funding with a membership fee, which allows us to keep it quite exclusive. And the events we do super affordable, so everyone just has fun and can come to the events.
That's amazing. Really. So who should join Nomadbase? Who's the typical Nomadbaser in your opinion?
I think it's actually for everyone who's like doing the nomad lifestyle, no matter whether they're starting out and they want to be part of some community, or someone who's just been traveling for many years and met so many people around the world and likes the traveling, but is a little bit tired of always jumping between many different communities. And so it's for everyone, for all of actually the most of the people who joined here are more like long-term digital nomads, so really experienced.
That's true.
So in that sense it's for everyone, and everyone who's interested, and people, especially those who are building a business, who are starting a business or just building it, growing it, and just people who are open to who believe that friendships and community is something important that they want to have in their life. Yeah.
Absolutely. The thing is, the world is not ready for nomads right now. All the tech systems, the countries and so on. And I think what you're doing is actually giving like these people, like, let's say, a home, right? Like a real a base somewhere in the world. They feel welcome and they can actually connect, they can skill share, they can co-live and so on. And I think this is an amazing thing, what you're building. And I'm really very, very excited to see where it's going. And I wish you best of luck. I mean, you have been struck with COVID for 2 years, right? With the Nomad cruise. Didn't take place anymore. How was it actually for you? Were you like freaking out when COVID hit and your business model was falling apart?
So actually, I was a bit freaking out, but that was also in the beginning. I was actually quite relieved, because the last 5 years were super stressful to run this event, and I was kind of like always, like putting a lot of effort into for the community and like trying to keep the whole ship together. And so I was actually in the beginning I a little bit relieved that I didn't, that I had some break from these things and that I could actually take care of myself, right? Then I started to actually work on some other e-commerce projects, which worked out pretty well. So like, I was able to, to focus a little bit on increasing my income, like my income from other sources, and not just be dependent on the things that I do with the Nomad Cruise. And so this worked out pretty well. Yeah, now I'm happy actually that we are finally had some time to develop this project. There's no way that we can do a Nomad Cruise. We're not ready yet to organize this because there will still be like many masks on the boat, stuff like this. Of course, yeah. So yeah, in a way, like it's been a pretty tough year with many things as well. But it's also it's good.
Absolutely,
sides.
But for me, you're a real entrepreneur because actually you face these challenges and now you're coming up with something else, and actually it works because the feedback is really, really amazing. Like everybody that I speak to, we now around 100 people. Everybody loves Nomadbase, and like the other day, like yesterday, I had such an endorphin rush in my body. Like I was so happy, just like to be around these people. Like, yeah, it was like I was on drugs basically. It's like created by my body, being happy with all these people here around, and I can't thank you enough, Johannes. Is what you create is really unique. So when people want to find out more about Nomadbase or you, how can they keep in touch with you?
So the easiest thing to do is to just go to nomadbase.com. We have a little sign up there. They can actually get a very cool guide as well. It's called the Nomad Hotspots of the Future.
Nice.
Yeah. And then they will also find out more about how to join and everything that they can do.
I actually have it here on the screen. So that's Nomadbase.
Yeah. The website changes like every week a little bit.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, but basically just go up there, find out a little bit what we do and how to join. And that's on nomadbase.com, and read the guide so that you know where we're going to go in the next years.
Excellent. Well, Johannes, thank you so much for being on my show.
Yeah,
it was a pleasure. Fun. What's your favorite thing about Nomadbase?
The community, obviously. You can't get a better community than a Nomadbase/Nomad Cruise.
Very good. Thank you.
And I would say to Mexico.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.